Hey guys, it's me Alan here at LFC Red Chat. I'm chuckling to myself because after 5 minutes of talking I just realised I didn't press the button to record the video that I'm about to do right now. So, what a fool. That was good stuff as well. You missed out on a good couple of jokes I probably won't say again. But anyway, Liverpool FC Basel out in Switzerland. Their first away game in the Champions League for 5 long years. And it's going to be out there. Last time we played Basel was in 2002. We drew 1-1 at Anfield, and we actually drew 3-3 out there in Switzerland. Unfortunately, Basel pipped us by 1 point and finished second in that group and went through, and Liverpool got knocked down into the UEFA Cup, if I'm correct. Boy to watch that's going to be on Basel's team, he may get on, he may not get on, is going to be Breel Mbolo. He is 17 years old. He made his Champions League debut against Real Madrid the last time they played when they got beat 5-1. He wears the number 36, if you want to look out for the number, if you can't remember the name, but he wears the number 36, and I'm telling you to look out for him because he scored a hat-trick. Right after that Real game, next game out, he went out and scored a hat-trick, which is good for him. Basel's top goal scorer is a boy called Marco Streller, number 9. He scored 5 goals in his last 8 appearances. Basel sitting top of the table. The last game that they played, they drew 1-1 against FC Thun, which, you can look at that. I don't know how you can look at that. The form in the league, for me personally, form in the league doesn't tell you anything about how a Champions League game is going to go. It doesn't tell you nothing, because you can look at Liverpool's recent record, losing to Aston Villa, losing to West Ham, 1-1 draw against Everton. You think they're really struggling, and we could go out there and absolutely hump them. So we could. But who knows? Who knows what the game's going to be like. Where am I? Markovic, he is now going to be available. If you watched my last video against Ludogorets, I went into why Markovic was not available for the Ludogorets game, because he got sent off for his last game. Must have been, well, obviously it was his last one if he was still suspended, but he got sent off while he was still at Benfica, and therefore his suspension carried over while he was at Liverpool. So he is back for selection. Also Emre Can, Jackie Chan, I think it's Chan, Emre Chan. He's back for selection, but he's injured at the moment and won't be back for this game. So, just to let you know. Fun facts for you. I've got 2 of them. Liverpool have never failed to score in Switzerland while playing in Champions League. And Brendan Rodgers and Basel's manager, Paulo Sousa, have both managed Swansea at one point. Sousa actually managed Swansea, QPR, and another English team that I'm forgetting at the moment. Maybe it'll come back to me, but I can't remember. But he's managed 3 of them in England before Leicester. It was Leicester. He had a short spell at Leicester before he got sacked from there and moved on. Man in the middle, referee, man in black, is going to be Jonas Eriksson from Sweden. Last time he was out doing a UEFA Cup or our Champions League game was Atletico against Chelsea in the semi-final out there in Spain. He'll be the usual sort of UEFA referee. He'll be heavily watched, heavily criticised, and make random calls and soft calls and stopping the game every 5 minutes, just like they do. And that's what we can expect from. So, my team that I'll pick, that I feel is going to pick, I think it's going to be a little bit more defensive than what we saw against Ludogorets, which was supposed to be very attacking. I think it's going to be a little bit more defensive because we're going to be away from home. So it goes as follows. Mignolet, back 4 of Manquillo, Lovren, Skirdo and Moreno. 2 boys in front of them instead of the one normally who's Gerrard holding. It's going to be 2. I think it's going to be Henderson, and Gerrard is going to hold in front of them. 3 boys in front of them, Sterling, Lallana and Coutinho. Coutinho for me just because he provided a little bit extra spark in the last match against Everton when he came on for the last 15-20 minutes. And Balotelli up there by himself. I do fully expect now, and I said this for the Everton preview video, but I do fully expect now that Sturridge should at least make an appearance on the bench. If not, we are getting hoodwinked. We're getting lied to about this injury. It's going to be a lot more serious than what it is. So, for me, he should be on this bench by now. But that's about it. That's all my notes that I wrote down. That's all my research and that I found out about FC Basel. FC Basel. Basel makes me think of the guy from Fawlty Towers when I say it. That's a UK reference. Probably nobody in the US watching this video will get that, but my viewers back there in the UK will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's about it. It's going to be a cagey match. It's not going to be. Oh, I see. It could be free flowing. Maybe Basel didn't watch Aston Villa or West Ham shut us down. But maybe we did see Ludogorets do very well against us and really stifling chances. But I think it'll be a good game. I think Liverpool will go in there and play well, because they definitely play a lot better against Everton. So anyway, guys, check out my other videos that I put up there. I've put up a couple of transfer ones that I'm talking about. Paul Pogba. What's the boy from Real Madrid? Goodness. Benzema. I also talked about Sacco walking out. I'll be interested to see if Sacco's on the bench. He's definitely not starting for me after walking out from Anfield, but it'll be interesting to see if he actually makes the flight, makes the team. But apart from that, have a good one, guys, and subscribe if you like to. Thumbs up, thumbs down the video, comments below, all the usual stuff, and have a good night. See ya.